Hi all, today I'm showing you my grandma's southern lemon curd cake. Back in the day, around the 1900s, it used to be called a lemon cheesecake, but not really cheese. It's because of the lemon curd. Ingredients you'll need. Now these are all of the ingredients you'll need to make the cake. You'll need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. First up, I'm going to measure out to a mixing bowl 2.5 cups of cake flour. We use swan down, or down swan. It just takes a moment. And then after this, I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then next, I'm just doing 1/2 teaspoon of diamond kosher salt. And then I'm going to mix thoroughly, making sure everything's incorporated. Next up, to a stand mixing bowl, I'm adding 1¼ cups of granulated sugar. After that, I'm going to be adding 1 stick of room temperature butter. And I'm going to cream the butter and sugar together. And this just takes a moment. While that's creaming, I'm going to be zesting 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. Then I'm going to scrape down the bowl and I'm going to turn it back on. And now I'm just going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And now I'm adding the 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. And I'm going to mix thoroughly. And now I'm going to add 2 egg yolks and 3 whole eggs that are at room temperature. And I'm going to incorporate them at one at a time. That's so they can fully mix in before adding the next one in. And once I've done that, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of buttermilk. I'm going to scrape down the bowl, as always. Now I'm going to do the rule of 3s, where I'm going to add 1/3 of the flour, 1/3 of the buttermilk, and you go along and you do this and you incorporate it a little bit. I'm going to keep the video on so you can see what it's like. Because some people have never done this, so I thought I would show you. So now I'm going to add another 1/3 of the flour, another 1/3 of the buttermilk. And now I'm going to scrape down the bowl. One last time. And then I'm going to add the last of the buttermilk and flour. And as you can see, we're minimally mixing everything together. Just want to make it barely incorporated. And I'm just going to mix for 5 seconds. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to scrape down the bowl. And then I'm going to do another 5 seconds, and then we're done. So I don't think I mixed it more than maybe 40 or 30 seconds altogether, because you really don't want to overmix it. You don't want to develop any glutens. That's the whole point with this. Now we're done. And now I have greased the cake tins. I'm using my favorite Pam baking spray, which has flour in it, which gives a perfect release every time. And now I'm just going to evenly distribute the cake batter between the 2 tins. And I'm just going to spread out the batter evenly. And then next I'm going to tap on the cake tins to break up any air bubbles, release them. And then I'm going to put them in the 350 preheated oven. And they're going to bake for about 30 minutes. And at the 30-minute mark, I take a toothpick and I poke it and I see if there's if it comes out clean, they're done. They're done. And I'm going to bring them out and I'm going to cool them on a wire rack. I'm going to invert them on the wire rack and they're going to cool. And usually I let them cool for 24 hours. And now I'm making the lemon frosting. Ingredients you'll need. Now, everything here is listed. It's also in the description to make life a little easier. First up, I'm going to take a quarter cup or half a stick of room temperature butter and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, room temperature. And I'm going to mix them thoroughly on high together. They're creaming them together. I'm going to scrape down the bowl. It's a lot of scraping down the bowl and baking. I'm going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar here. I think they call it icing sugar in England. And we're going to mix together on low. And while that's mixing together, I'm going to zest 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. You can always use more if you want more, but I find that 1 tablespoon is enough. But some people really like the lemon flavor. And now I'm just adding 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I'm adding the 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. I'm going to mix thoroughly. And it's done. And I put a dollop on the stand there, and that's just to anchor the cake. And I'm just placing the layer down on the dollop, and now I'm going to put a half a cup of lemon curd. You can put more. If you want to put more, I would suggest poking holes in the cake. And I have done that in the past. And now I'm just putting another half a cup of frosting on top of that, and I'm going to mix it in. Now, like I said, you can put more of the lemon curd on if you want, but I would poke holes in the cake using a skewer. And now I'm going to put the next layer on top, and I'm going to frost the whole cake now. Now, this used to be called a lemon cheesecake because that's what they would call lemon curd, lemon cheese. And so, yeah, we don't call it anymore. We call it lemon curd now, which makes sense, whey and curd. And now I'm just going to decorate the cake with strips of lemon peel. It looks really pretty, I think. And this is what it looks like when it's been garnished. It is so delicious. It's one of my grandma's best recipes, I think, as far as desserts. I absolutely love it. It's so delicious. Make it. To help our channel grow, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider becoming one. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. Also, if you can, refer us to somebody else, share our videos. We'd love that. And don't forget to comment and like the video. We'll see you next time. We post new videos 3 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays at noon Eastern Standard Time. Today I didn't make it. I had so much going on. I'm so sorry. That's one of the reasons why we always suggest people hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, because sometimes I am late, sometimes I'm early. Life happens. Thank you all for watching. We're ever so grateful you came on by to watch one of our little videos. And to our subscribers, new and old, thank you profoundly for supporting us and helping us grow. You have no idea what it means to us. We've had crazy weather here on the East Coast. A lot of snow people have seen. The Mid-Atlantic, Southeast, Northeast. It's been crazy. So I would ask all of my people may be watching this, please don't take any chances when you're shoveling or going outside. If you can stay inside, stay inside. As always, stay safe and be blessed.